My work began to get noticed by the local paper, which was the Oakland Tribune. So they wrote to my editor and said, whoever your cartoonist is, send him to the Oakland Tribune. We have a job for him. Well, I go to the Tribune. Gee, I'm sorry, we can't hire you. And I said, why? And he said, because you're black. And my name is Cleven Goudeau, and my nickname is Goodie. Before Black is Beautiful, before the Black Consciousness Movement. I drew cartoons without ever knowing that cartooning was a profession. There were no cards that black people could go out and purchase. If a black person sent a card to their family or loved ones, usually it was a white card, but it may say what they wanted to say, but they'd have to color the face in. My cards were the first positive image cards to be produced at that time. My cards were extremely popular among the Black Panthers. When was the first time you ever bought a black card? Chances are it was mine.
That day when all the God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Early on in U.S. history, African Americans were denied simple human rights, along with other people of color. In fact, the term black is beautiful hadn't appeared in our vernacular for about 186 years. In an attempt to change that, my friend, Cleven Goodie Goudeau, lovingly designed beautiful Afrocentric greeting cards, and they played a vital role in the change of our consciousness.
First time I seen an Afrocentric card was in 1970.
And most of his work reflected the time and era in which he lived.
There were no such thing as greeting cards directed at the black community. No publishing company willing to take that on.
My product, I thought, was the kind of product that everyone should love and everyone could buy and everyone could purchase a Goodie card. My intent was to make images that were positive about African Americans, images that African Americans could send to their families and loved ones that they could be proud of, and that would be indicative of themselves and their culture.
Man, I should have done that. That's a good idea. I should have done that.
Actually, Mark would not publish them.
No.
That company's right there behind you, but they wouldn't publish them, and
No.
they tried to steal the idea from him. Goodie met with the Mark company, and they said there was no market for blacks at that time. The Mark company, however, did offer to buy his idea.
Things were quite advanced and quite prosperous for us in the early 60s.
Kind of fishy, wouldn't you say, Mark?
You want to get this sign? Here's a good one.
Yeah, I can read a sign.
And my cards were of a positive nature rather than a negative nature. And I wanted to promote love and understanding and peace among all people who would be interested in buying a greeting card, black or white. Had you ever seen Santa Claus depicted that way? See? And you think I should bring him back out?
I do.
Okay. I'll have to give that some serious thought.
I do. His greatest interest to caption my mother's beauty. She has very large, beautiful eyes, and he made sure that his cards represented the beauty that he saw in his wife, my mother.
I think it was like 61, 62, his mom had surgery, and that's when the first idea of greeting cards came into the picture, because he really did have a problem getting a card together for his mom, so he made one.
I wanted to make the word Black is Beautiful, which was coined during the Civil Rights Movement. Black is beautiful. I wanted to literally show and produce a black product that was totally black, because the color black was so adverse in the greeting card industry. No one wanted to use it because they deemed black, the color black, as morbid, represents death, all those negative things. To this day, they're still successful.
You know, the world's a different place today than it was when Goodie was born. We have a new president, an African American, and, you know, just like him, the change is just beginning and the story's not over.
I didn't think I'd see it in my lifetime.